From South Africa, let's shift our focus to the eastern nation of Kenya. President William Ruto is facing a tough balancing act as he tries to juggle Kenya's relations with two of its allies, who are bitter geopolitical rivals, the United States and China. Now, careful to not pick any sides, William Ruto said in an interview that Kenya is committed to a balanced foreign policy. He says Kenya is neither facing east nor facing west and is only facing forward. Nairobi's balanced foreign policy between China and the US is aimed at unlocking economic potential and driving development in key areas. For Kenya, its relationship with the US is crucial to its national interests. Nairobi has also been a key partner for Washington in combating al-Shabaab militants in neighboring Somalia. Now, recently, President William Ruto was on a state visit to Washington, a first by an African head of state in 16 years. He received a red carpet welcome and heaps of praise from US President Joe Biden. This was followed by a grand sunset state dinner at the White House. During the visit, Biden granted Kenya a major non-NATO ally status, calling the East African country a crucial player in regional security. Talks between Biden and Ruto focused on economy, investment, trade, debt relief, and democracy. But looming over this pomp in Washington was China's expanding role in Africa. The continent has become a central ground for geopolitical rivalry for influence between the world's two largest economies. Last year, when William Ruto touched down in Beijing, he was given a similar welcome, with a red carpet and cordons of Chinese troops lined up. China has been making high-interest loans to low-income African nations to fund development of infrastructure projects. For the last 2 decades, China has also made inroads in Africa through its Belt and Road Initiative. China's involvement in Africa has been very systematic. Beijing is Africa's largest two-way trading partner, hitting $254 billion in 2021, exceeding the US-Africa trade by a factor of 4. In his recent interview, Ruto emphasized that China remains Kenya's largest trading partner. Beijing has made significant investments in Kenya, including the $4.7 billion high-speed railway project from Nairobi to Mombasa. Ruto said, and I quote, "Every country has its responsibility and every country chooses its friends," unquote. So for the United States, retaining and further growing influence in Africa could be an uphill task. It could require Washington to build fresh bridges, especially amid a growing anti-West sentiment in several African nations. Though China remains its biggest competitor, it is not the only one. There is also Russia, and Vladimir Putin has just started to reveal his cards. Firstpost reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alyson Grange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. From elections to climate change to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global south. Join me every weekday live on Firstpost.